incapable of regrowing limbs. If you lose an arm or leg, it's gone for good. We can endlessly produce hair and nails, but not new body parts. Eyelashes, meant to shield your eyes from debris, yet they often just drop into them instead. That odd brain glitch where you enter a room and immediately blank on why you're there. Virtually any autoimmune condition, the body can harm itself fatally while attempting to defend itself. After millions of years evolving under the sun's constant presence, we still get sunburned or develop skin cancer from overexposure. People with darker skin are somewhat better equipped than those with lighter skin. The close proximity of the esophagus and trachea. Teeth don't seem to heal themselves, do they? If bones can mend, why can't a tooth patch up a tiny cavity? In nature, teeth are incredibly vital. Ectopic pregnancy. Ovaries are busy releasing eggs, doing their job. An egg, spurred by a hormonal rush, decides it's time to break free, aiming for bigger things. It's supposed to burst out and head directly into the fallopian tubes, get fertilized there, and then settle in the uterus. You'd assume the fallopian tube's entrance would be right next to the ovary, right? Nope. The tube's opening has these tiny, hair-like structures, fimbriae, that act like those flailing inflatable figures outside shady car dealerships, nudging the egg toward the tube. Sometimes an egg goes rogue, wandering off course. If it gets fertilized, it becomes an ectopic pregnancy. It might implant anywhere in the abdominal cavity. Usually it fails because it needs a blood-rich area to survive. But if it finds a nice vascular spot, it starts growing. At that point, it's basically a tumor, and if it burrows into a blood vessel, it can burst and cause massive bleeding. You'd think evolution over millions of years would have aligned the fallopian tube's opening directly with the ovary. But no dice. The lengthy period it takes for us to develop and reach a stage where we can contribute, rather than relying entirely on our parents or family. Also, having a pointless organ that can suddenly burst and kill you if untreated. Your mind endlessly looping cringe-worthy memories until your final day. The brain ought to be more firmly anchored in the skull. A jolted brain can cause serious damage, so better securing it would reduce risks. The agony and risks tied to childbirth. Giraffes drop a whole tiny giraffe, hooves included, and carry on. But women still face intense pain and sometimes death during delivery. It feels like an evolutionary misstep. My skin's itching right now for no apparent reason. That's a pretty glaring defect. Allergies. Or in other words, your immune system going haywire because you encountered a peanut, dust mite, shrimp, or cat. That something as critical as the brain can malfunction due to chemical imbalances.